Alright, we'll get started.
You
Here
doing
we
the
go.
slingshot? Yeah.
Okay, it's going on the mats. We'll start with 20 jumping jacks.
No burpees.
No burpees.
Promise me
Okay,
no
sure,
burpees.
Sure. Okay, here we go. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, good. Okay, body weight squats. Cross the arms, feet shoulder width apart. Look at the ceiling. We'll do 10. Ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Alright, stretch shakes. 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go down to punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So remember, the most important thing about this drill for me is these bent legs. And yours look kind of straight, so make sure you got a good bend. Okay, back up. 5 stretch kicks on each side. Okay, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, back down for punches. Okay, 1. Yeah, looks good. And then just keep your, make sure you don't punch like that. Make sure your back stays straight. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Straighten the legs out. Okay, we go to the ground. What's that? Headbang gets itchy. Yeah. All right, here we go. Elbows in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're just gonna do 3 going each way, so we'll do that crab walk. So from here you can just come up to there, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then back the other way. 1, 2, 3.
It's been a while since we did the crab walk.
All right, we'll do this together. Here we go. Ready? Okay, go up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. All right, we'll go down on our back. We're gonna do our triangles. So here, lock your triangle, curl your feet towards your face. Okay, and then when we switch our lock, we switch our hips. Okay, here we go. 20, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, good. Okay. Let's see, grab a partner for sit-up drills. You two can partner up and you all can partner up and I'll just count for you. Okay, sit-up drills. Do 20. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool. Alright, we can line up and take a quick restroom water break if we need to. If anyone needs water or restroom, go ahead.
You and Brian suck at sitting through. You always step on my arm. I don't know how you do that every time. I don't
Sparring. Jiu-Jitsu sparring.
Yeah.
Know which one this one is, don't you?
No.
Which one is this?
That's a
Not the triangle. Oh no. What about the triangle armbar?
No, not that.
Not that either? What about the triangle armbar wrist lock?
Yeah.
Break the wrist this way.
No.
Break the wrist that way. Break the arm that way. The shoulder. And the neck. Okay. Okay. Alright, good job.
I didn't know trying to choke could break so many limbs.
Yeah, it can. Alright, easy.
Shatter everybody in somebody's arm.
Okay, so let me, we're gonna all kind of do this together. So, I'm gonna start with my guard locked, okay? Because we're always trying to have a locked guard when we're on the bottom, okay? So, I'm gonna start with my guard locked. And we'll just, so typically, the guard's locked, and where I wanna be is here, okay? But sometimes it's hard to get the person to here. So we're gonna go ahead and start from here, and say that from this position, he starts trying to stand up. So, yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna control the wrist, and as he stands up, you see my guard's still locked, and now he stand up, and I have the wrist control. I'm gonna go ahead and grab his ankles. Okay, I'm gonna grab his ankles right here. Then I'm gonna drop my hips to the ground, okay, and I'm gonna pinch my knees, okay? Now from here, I'm gonna curl my feet towards my face, and then I'm just gonna try to bring my heels straight to the ground. So from this position here, my knees bend, and I'm just gonna try to bring my feet straight to the ground.
Oh, this is how you gave me a concussion yesterday.
Oh, good, nice. All right, you okay today?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just hurt my head for a while.
Okay, so now once you take them down, you gotta get up and you gotta get up on top. So what I do is I'm gonna sit up, and then I can choose which side I wanna go to. It doesn't really matter which side I choose, but I'm gonna choose which side. So I can post this hand on this side, or I can post this hand on this side. But I'm gonna post my hand, and then I'm gonna bring my knee kinda towards where my hand is, okay? And now I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then here I'm in the mount. And now I'm gonna post my hands wide out like this, okay? So, there's a tendency, let me show you guys this real quick. A lot of times when people do this move for the first time, okay, we're here, my partner stands up, I grab the ankles. There's a tendency to try to push them back. So you see I have the ankles here, and a lot of people will try to like push them this way. But you see how he's not falling down, right? He has a better chance of not falling down if this is how I try to push. So you really got to try to take him down the right way, the way that I'm explaining to you. So I'm gonna drop my hips to the ground, okay? I'm gonna pinch my knees together. And now I'm just gonna curl my feet straight towards the mat. Okay, right there. I'll go on this side this time. So now I'm gonna lean and post this hand, and I'm gonna take my knee out a little bit, and then I'm gonna walk. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're in the mount, close our hands wide, touch your head to the ground, and you're all set, okay? So last time, I'll show this one more time. Let you guys walk me through this. So partners inside of my what? My locked guards. Partners inside my locked guard. I'm gonna go ahead and control the what?
Wrist.
Wrist, good. And then my partner's gonna do what?
Stand up.
Perfect. Okay, once he stands, what's the first thing I wanna do?
Drop your hips to the ground.
Not yet, I'm gonna grab his what?
Oh, ankles. Grab the ankles.
Ankles. Grab his ankles first, okay? And then I'm gonna do what? Drop what?
Drop your hips.
Drop my hips. When I drop my hips, I do what with my knees? Pinch, good. And then I'm gonna point my toes or curl my feet?
Curl your, curl your, yeah.
Curl, yep, curl my feet. Okay, and then
I just try to bring my heels to the ground. So now I'm gonna take my heels and I'm gonna try to just put them on the ground. Right there. Once he falls down, I'm gonna sit up with him. So as soon as he falls, I'm gonna get up with him. Like you notice how he fell and then I'm gonna get up? Well, in real life, I won't do that. As he's falling, I'm gonna get up too. Okay, so at the same time. Now I'm gonna do what with my arm?
Post.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lean and post my arm. And then my knee, I'm gonna take my knee, I'm gonna kind of put it closer to my hand here, okay? And then I'm gonna walk. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mount position, head on the ground, arms wide. Cool. All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's do Eli first. So Eli, you'll go down first here. Okay, and Addie, you can go on top.
Coach, do I get to partner if you get revenge for all the falling you made me do yesterday?
Maybe, we'll see. All right, lock the legs. Okay, lock the legs, good. Yep, control those wrists. Okay, she's gonna stand up. Yeah, so if she stands up, your hips are gonna stay on the ground. You're gonna grab her ankles now. Grab her ankles. Pinch your knees together and curl your feet towards the mat. Pinch your knees together. Pinch your knees together, and then just try to bring your heels to the ground. There you go. She falls. So now when she falls, you're gonna lean and post your hand. You're gonna put your knee on the ground close to your hand, and then walk, 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 and get on top. Now push her down, get on top, good. Yep, once you get there, so climb up a little bit higher. Yep, so you're over her hips there. Yep, you can go feet together, so your knees are wide. You never want your hands close like that. You're gonna want them wide, and then head to the ground. Okay, great job. Okay, so now let's switch. Let's say Addie, let's say you do one to Eli.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's that?
So my foot's pressed against the mat, and the only part of my foot that doesn't hit the mat pattern is my spine.
Oh yeah.
I skinned my foot in sandals.
Okay, here we go. Lock the legs. You're gonna lock the legs, Addie. Yep. You're gonna control his wrists. Okay, and then let's go ahead and that's fine for now. Sure. Okay, and Eli, stand up. 1, 2. Good job. Okay, so you're gonna grab the ankles, but see how so keep your feet up here. Keep your knees pinched. Now go ahead and take them down. Cool. Now that you take them down, hold on. So this hand's gonna post here, and then bring your knee out. Okay, and then walk, 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 and get all the way up to mount. There you go. There you go. Good. Now once you get there, bring your feet together like this, so that your knees are real wide, and then rather than posting like low here, kind of post up a little bit higher, there and there. Okay, good, good. All right. Okay, so now Fallon will have you on the bottom and you on top. Yeah, so you're gonna be on top, Addie. And Fallon goes.
So Addie gets the fall?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so start in lock guard. Good.
I don't wanna fall. You will fall.
All right, so there we go. So she stands up. Stand up, Addie. 1, 2. Yep, you're gonna grab the ankles. Grab the ankles. Drop, squeeze the knees, drop the hips, and take her down. Good. Now, now don't, yes, out to your hand. 1, yes. Yep, keep going, get to mount. Okay, get your feet together underneath her. So here, there you go, feet together. So that allows your knees to go wide, hips down. There you go, hands out. Okay, good, good, all right. Okay, great, great.
Now Addie gets the fall again.
Okay, let's see, let me have, Eli, let me have you do 3 of these to Addie, and then Addie, you're gonna do 3 of them to Eli. And if you'll oversee that, then I'll let Fallon do some to me, okay? So Fallon, you're gonna do 6 with me, and they're gonna do 3 and 3, okay?
I get revenge.
Yeah, there you go, all right. Okay, lock guard. So from here, I'm just gonna trap you. I'm gonna step, make sure your wrists don't get bent, right? Bridge you over, and now we're back in the guard. Yep. And now we can go again. So same Okay, see, I lean my head.
Yep.
1, lean my head.
Okay.
2, okay, ankle grab. Okay, drop your hips, pinch the knees, take it down. Good. Yep, pose.
One more time.
Good, excellent. So now, same thing again, I'm gonna trap this arm, make sure your wrist don't get hurt. I'm gonna trap your foot, and then I'm gonna bridge you this way. Go back. Okay. Control the wrist. Stand up. 1, 2.
Pinch your knee.
Grab. Pinch the knees. And then you're just gonna try to put your heels on the ground, just like curl your legs.
Your feet under him. Good.
That's it. Nice. Okay. Same thing, I'm gonna trap.
Okay.
I'm getting faster.
Yeah, yeah, good. Okay, yeah, stand up, lean. 1, lock your guard.
You're on the.
Avatar breaks when you stand up.
Yeah, no, it's a, yeah.
Okay, lock
Pinch
guard.
the knees. Okay, curl me down.
Go ahead. Step close. Lock guard. Six. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, lock it up. Drop the ankles. Okay, drop your hips. Push with the knees.
Push the knees. Okay, curl down.
Okay, go.
How can I learn?
Pose.
I don't know, we're gonna go until they're done.
Curl with your knee. Okay, get your feet under. Okay, all good? Come this way. This way right here. Go. There we go.
I'm just gonna pinch.
Yeah, okay, alright, I'll let you take it. Go ahead. Lock your guard. Lock your guard. Show me so you lock.
Take control of the wrist. Stand up. Pinch your knees.
Take it down.
This way. Pinch your knees here.
Alright, so now, you know what, let's switch and let's let you do the hip bump, taking over. So
Pinch your
come
knees
inside the
down.
guard.
Heels to the ground.
There you go. So you're gonna stand up.
Okay, you have to push it.
So remember, lean, yeah. Yes, nice. See how it's easier? Okay, ankle grab, drop hips, pinch, take it down, post.
If you feel, I think it's gonna get you, need to, that's a little way.
So now you're gonna trap one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, trap one foot. Yeah, and then look up that way and bridge and roll.
That one?
Yeah, push her to the sky and roll. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I think we
Close,
both them.
close, Peter. Close. Walk,
Good.
walk with your knee. Okay, one more time. Go. Okay, control of this. Daddy, stand up. You want everything like that? You guys drop the ankles?
And we're just going until you guys are done, so once you get your 3 and 3, just let us know. Okay, go ahead.
Push it down there.
Trap the foot.
Okay, close. You wanna go with your knees?
I'm gonna be fine. Be so fun.
Yeah, right. Okay, stand
Close.
up.
Close. Touch your feet.
Remember how I should just stand up.
Touch your feet. Okay. That's 3, 3.
That's 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, awesome, awesome, good job. Okay, so now, let's see. So now, I'm gonna let you guys spar a little bit. You guys are all a little bit like, different sizes, you know? So do your best to win, but you know, don't be too worried about whether or not you win or lose. I'm just worried about you learning. So, we're gonna start, can I use your real quick, Fallon? Okay, so you go down bottom. Okay, so same thing that we've been doing. The person on top, you're gonna start here in this position. Okay, he's got his legs locked. I'm gonna have my hands just here on the stomach or whatever. So from this position now, it's gonna be my job to get to the mount on him and his job to get to the mount on me, okay? So we're gonna shake hands and go, boom, boom. Okay, here we go. Now he's gotta try to figure out how to get mount on me, and I gotta try to figure out how to get mounts on him. Okay, ready, go. See, you remember that? You remember how I showed you guys you can do that? When they grab the ankles, if you try to pull backwards, you're just gonna end up falling down. But if you can kick your foot forward, then you can bring it out and back. And now it's out of his way and you can't grab it. And now I can try and clear this leg and I can try to get to my mount. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see. I'll let you go ahead and go down first. And Addie, you go on top.
But I'm already down, so
Yep.
I don't even have to move.
Alright. Alright. So lock the guard, and then we're just gonna shake hands. Make sure your knees are wide when you're on top and guard, Addie. So yeah, when you're on top and guard, you always want to have your knees real wide, and then you can just sit on your feet here. Yeah. You see how you're on your toes like this? You can be on your toes like if you're planning on trying to stand up. But if you're not planning on trying to stand up, I usually make my toes go flat. That way, because if you're up here like this, and you get like, you know what I mean, you can like jam your feet a little bit. So I like to keep them flat unless I'm about to stand up, okay? If I'm about to stand up, I'll turn my foot, but otherwise. Okay, all right, shake hands. Okay, go. Good, Addie, good. Nice, good, get him out, get him out, get him out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, remember your job's to get him out. He almost had his sweep.
Never got his feet.
Control his feet, yeah, try to get him out. Good, beautiful. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, Fallon, go ahead and come on out. Okay, Addie, you stay in, but go bottom. Okay, and Eli, you come on in. Same thing, Eli, you're gonna try to get to the mount on her, and she's gonna try to get to the mount on you. Okay, lock the legs, shake hands.
How did I go from where Addie was to here?
Okay, go.
This one's better.
Nice, Addie, nice. Look
No,
at
he's
that.
not.
Love, good work. Okay, break. Good job. Okay, now switch. Let's let Eli go bottom and Addie, you go top.
I still think Eli should win.
Okay, shake hands and go.
Yo, Eli.
Nice, Addie, nice, beautiful. Good job, good job. Okay, line back up. Okay, so let me show you another little trick here.
And I beat you also. Yep.
Okay, so Eli, you kind of almost had her in the sweep, but there were a couple things that you just didn't do quick enough. You didn't get a hold of her ankles quick enough, and then you kind of like lost the legs around her waist. So let me show you something else here. So here, same thing, I'm gonna control the wrist, and my partner's gonna stand up. Boom, 1, 2, so my partner stands up. So remember, the very first thing that you wanna do is grab the ankles, okay? The longer it takes you to grab the ankles, the better chance they have to get their feet out of the way so that you can't reach them. Because if he moves his legs more back, then it can get harder for me to reach, and then it can get harder for me to do stuff. So the first thing I wanna do is grab real quick. Okay, so I grab these ankles real quick. Now the next thing, you remember we dropped our hip, we opened our guard, dropped our hips and pinched our knees, right? But you kind of like lost the position. So I want to show you that if you lose the position a little bit, you can put your feet on their hips and you can just push them straight back. Now that I have feet on the hips, I can just kick straight back and they're gonna fall, okay? Now once they fall from here, I'll bring my feet inside and sit up. Okay, and then now you're just on top. You didn't get all the way to the mount position. You still have to try to fight to get to the mount position, but at least you're up on top inside the guard, okay? So let me show that one more time. Okay, so this is just another variation, another possibility, right? So here I control the wrist, they stand up. Okay, when they stand up, I'm gonna drop my hips to the ground, and this time I'm just gonna, sorry, I forgot to grab the ankles. Let's go back. Okay, so here he stands up. First thing I do, remember, right away, I grab the ankles, okay? Once I grab the ankles, I'm gonna open my guard and drop my hips to the ground, and then I'm just gonna put my feet right here on his hips, okay? So now, with the feet on the hips, I can just push straight back. Okay, once they fall, I'm gonna tuck my feet inside and sit up, and then come into this position here so that I can get ready to try to pass, okay? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna have each one of you do that. Or actually, no, I'll do again what we did. So you guys do 3 and 3 with each other, and then I'll have them do this with me, and we'll do the same thing. Okay, all right, you guys do 3 and 3. So this time, you're doing the same thing, you're just putting your feet on their hips and kicking them down, okay? All right. So I'll let you do yours to me first. Or actually, no, let me do it to you first because I want to show you something. So, go ahead and come down. Okay, I got the guard locked, you go ahead and stand up. So remember, lean, step, step. Okay, here, and then now I'm gonna come here. So I just have my feet on your hips. Now I can just kick your feet on the hips. Right, I just kick you back. So once I kick you back, this is what I'm gonna show you. I want you to hook your feet inside of my legs. You see how the feet are hooked inside right there now? And then just tuck one leg in and sit up to you.
That's
the way you sit like that. Yeah, that's right.
I thought that was
One
just
of the
a
many
useless
things.
exercise.
No, yeah, it's got good utility. Okay, here, let's go wrap the legs around the waist. Okay, control the wrists. Okay, I lean my head and step. Okay, here. It's alright, wrist grab right away. Okay, and then now you can go feet on hips. But this time you can have your knees out. So, okay, so now just kick me straight back. Yeah. Okay, and then once you get there, hook your feet underneath and then sit up. Yeah, sit up, yes, tuck that foot in and then come up. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Okay, good, alright, okay. So let's go. One more. Double wrist grab, or sorry, double ankle grab, feet on hips, yep, kick me back. Yep, and then remember, hook the feet underneath and come forward to sit up. Yeah, there you go. And then you would look to pass the guard, so at this point you would try to like step over the legs.
Grab the ankle, drop your hips.
Something like that.
Yeah. Get your feet under. Get up.
See, if you don't retract the feet, you get a little bit stuck, right? But if you retract the feet, you get them out of the way so you can get up on top. Yeah. Right. Yeah, here it is. Okay, good. Stand up.
Feet inside, yeah. And get up. Yep.
Okay, so once I take you down, see I look underneath right away, and it kind of helps me get up to my one knee. And then from here, what I would do is use my knee and my elbow to start to trap there. So you see now I have that leg trap, they can start to wrap up the upper body, and then take this leg over, and then back over the side, and then go this out.
Yep.
Yeah, my climbing for mountains less complicated. I just so I can push down like your knee,
Yeah.
climb over.
Okay, let's see, let's just get a couple more. Okay, boom. Yeah, and remember, like I said, you can use your, kind of use your elbow and your knee together to push that to come here, and then come here, and then now with this leg trap, you can step, no, look, because if you do that, I'm gonna do this. So I just trapped you in the half guard, and I can get you back in the full guard. But look, if you trap this here and keep that trapped, and then step this leg over, and then you can release your hook and come into the side. Yeah, and then you can step, yep, good. Okay. All right, so same thing, so let's go again. So Fallon, you're on the bottom, Addie, you're on top, and you guys are gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna fight for mount position. Okay, shake hands, lock the guard.
Wait, Ellie. Guard right work.
Okay, lock the guard, shake hands, fist bump. Alright, and go. Okay, so you both are working to get to guard. Addie, try to get to guard. Fallon, try to, or mount, I mean. You both are working to get to mount. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Get to mount. Good, beautiful. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so let's switch. Let's have Addie on bottom and Fallon on top.
She was too fast.
Good job, Addie. Good job, Fallon.
I can't control her twig leg using the twig arm.
She's got skills. She's really.
And she's skinny. It's hard to pinch her. Everyone else has some bulk I can pinch onto.
Yeah, she moves well. Okay, go. Let's go. Ankle grab. Remember, you gotta get the ankles, Addie. You gotta get the ankles.
It's too late.
Yep, there you go. Ah, there you go. Good job. Get up on top. Nice. That was like a real pro, man. Wow, look at that. And then you're doing the swing. Good job.
You figured it out.
Nice. Beautiful. Great work. I'm impressed.
She's so
Alright.
fast.
Okay, alright, Fallon, go back. Okay, Eli, let's go in. You're with Addie. Okay,
How
let's
is
go.
she so fast?
Let's go Addie on bottom first. Yeah, Eli, you go on top first.
Martha, everyone's video for all of Eddie's skills.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
She's too fast.
She's moving really well. She's doing the right movements. All right, okay, go. You gotta figure out how to get to mount, Eli. Figure out how to get to mount. There you go. Pass those legs. There you go. Nice. Stand up. Keep working. Yeah, you guys can keep working. Trying to get to the mount. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, reset. But now Eli, you're on bottom, and Addie, you're on top.
I will be like, let her do that one.
Okay, lock that guard. Yep, control the wrist. Okay, go. Nice, Addie. Alright, reset. Let's go again. That was really good.
I think Addie's
One more time, Eli. One more time.
Addie's schooling everybody.
So Eli, lock your legs strong. Okay, control those wrists really good, and go. Ankles.
Oh no, Eli could have just put that down after this.
Nice, Addie, nice. Okay, all right, great. Okay, let's line back up real quick. So let me just give you a little tip as far as safety goes. And good job. You guys all did so great. Yes. All right, come here real quick. So when you're in the locked guard, by the way, you did a fantastic job. But I want all of you to know that when you're holding someone in the locked guard from the bottom, you never want to let them pick you up off the ground, okay? Because if they pick you up off the ground, they can drop you down again really hard, and they can do that on purpose or on accident. Like, let me use you real quick, fella. Yeah, sorry, all right, yeah. So go ahead and go mount, guard. So if Fallon's got me in his guard here, and I'm a little bigger and stronger than him, go ahead and lock it up, lock your arms up too. And I'm a little bigger and stronger than him, then it's not too hard for me to lift him up off the ground. And if I just lift him off the ground a little bit, and then drop him back down with all my weight, boom, I can hurt him really bad. And I can really injure his back. So for me, I'm responsible for my own safety, right? That's what a fight is. A fight is this guy trying to hurt me and me trying to keep myself safe. So whenever somebody picks me up off the ground, I don't allow that to happen. So, and the way that I do that is I maintain contact with the ground. So I'm going to show you a couple things that I do to prevent people from picking me up, because if they pick me up, they can drop me back down. By the way, that's not allowed in class. If you ever have to, for self-defense reasons, you have to pick someone up and drop them, that's between you and your parents and the rules that you guys live by for self-defense and for your life. But in class, you're not allowed to pick someone up and drop them back down because it's just too dangerous, okay? But in real life, it might be a different story. All right, so So let me show you now what I do when I'm fouling. So let's say that I'm in Fallon's position because Coach Alex is strong enough to pick me up. I might not be strong enough to pick him up, but he's strong enough to pick me up. So let me show you, like if Fallon's here and he's got me, okay, and I try to pick him up, you all should know that that's very dangerous. He's got to keep his body on the ground, okay? He can't let me pick him up that way. So let me use you real fast. So there's a couple things that I'll do to stop people from picking me up. One is like if I've got the locked guard here and here, and if he tries to pick me up, go ahead and try to pick me up. If I pull his upper body and I push his hips, I make it hard for him to pick me up. Maybe impossible, not impossible, but really hard, okay? And unlikely that he'll be able to pick me up. Depending on how much bigger and stronger the person is, they might still be able to get you. But look, I'm gonna show you that if you're on the bottom in the guard and someone tries to pick you up, you can push their hips with your legs and you can pull their upper body with your arms, and then that prevents them from being able to lift you. Okay, so this allows me to stay on the ground. But what if, like, go ahead and get your knees underneath you. If we're here and here, okay, if I'm holding him here and here and he starts to stand up, now he can start to kind of pick me up. Like, yeah, he can start to pick me up there. And that can be really, really dangerous for me. I never want to get picked up. So the second I feel the person, like when my hips come off the ground and my shoulders are the only thing that's still on the ground, I know that I got to get my hips to the ground quick. Because if all that's touching the ground is my shoulders, then it's not too hard for him to lift me. Okay? So as soon as my hips get lifted off the ground, I say no, 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 and I drop my hips to the ground. Okay? Here, now with my hips on the ground, I can go feet on hips, and then I can elevate my partner pretty easy. So now I can flip him, right? But I don't want to let myself get lifted up and dropped back down. So the second that I'm in this guard, and someone starts to lift me up, I gotta drop my hips, okay? Then you can go for these sweeps that I just taught you. You can go for feet on the hips and do overhead sweeps or something like that. Don't try to do that yet because we haven't learned it enough. But yeah, you gotta make sure you keep the person's head safe. If I sweep him over my head, I might cause him to hit his head in a really bad way. So you guys gotta learn more about that before we do that. But I keep my hips on the ground so that I have a much better position, okay? Okay, so just don't let anybody pick you up and drop you back down. If they start picking you up, you got to do what you need to do to keep your body on the ground. Okay, makes sense? All right, we're gonna wrap it up today. Let's go ahead and just circle up, do our stretches. Yeah. Lots of sparring. I like lots of sparring. That's where you guys will like do the best learning. You know, it's like playing a video game. And you know how like you play a video game and you get past the first, getting past the first level is like hard, you know? But then the more you play that first stage, the more getting past the first stage like gets easy to where you don't even have to think about it.
Some video games have like a tutorial level where you don't get any points from winning or losing, but you have to fight a boss and learn all your abilities yourself.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like wrestling or doing jiu-jitsu or sparring, fighting can be a lot like playing video games, and the fact that the more that you play the levels, the more that you spar, the easier it gets for you.
You learn more in action than, just kind of sitting on the floor doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So sparring is really important, but also learning how to stay safe when you're sparring is really important. So you don't injure yourself or your training partners.
Are overhead throws going to be an advanced class later?
Yeah, that'll be for advanced classes. Yep.
Much later on.
Once you've learned a little more safety and stuff. Okay, left leg in front, right leg in back. Yeah, once we've learned a little bit more about safety and control, we can work on some of these overhead sweeps.
As soon as we get more advanced classes are going to go off fast.
Yeah. Alright, switch legs.
Yeah. Yesterday was a good set.
Yeah, and usually Saturdays are the biggest day.
I wonder how Friday is a big class when there's school.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, switch, left leg in, right leg out. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of homeschoolers out here in this area, but I agree, like Fridays being bigger than Saturdays is kind of weird.
My school lucked out. We only have one class on Fridays, and it's from 8 o'clock to 8:45.
Nice.
So I can do school and then go lay down till about 9 o'clock.
Switch legs. I went to school in, went to elementary school in Fresno, California, and we always had foggy days. So it's like, if it was fog outside, then you got to go to school like later, you know, like
Cool,
11, 12,
yeah.
yeah, something like that, so you could sleep in. You could wake up and look outside, if there was fog, you turn on the TV, and they would have the fog day schedules, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And all the buses weren't running, so you could stay home. Or my favorite was like when they literally didn't pick you up until it was like, by the time you got to school, it was lunchtime. So
Yeah.
you'd like sleep in literally until lunch and then get there and have lunch. So alright, let's go both things out, right?
Well, that sounds awesome.
What's that?
Oh, that sounds awesome. The only luck we get for doing that at school is normally like a snow day, and I can't even get out now that I'm going to school.
Yeah. And we don't get many snow days out here.
Yeah, and as long as my computer's working, I have to show up.
Switch legs out. Yeah. Alright, we'll go left over right. Pull the knee to the chest.
Coach, question. Can you touch the leg that goes over to the ground?
Maybe, I don't know. You mean just like touch the foot?
I want to test who's as flexible as me.
Oh, nice. I think I can do that. I think so. Alright, switch legs. Okay, alright, we'll roll forward.
And we got to my line. Coach, you saw that, right? She stole my line. She stole my line.
Alright, the knees sit back. Or actually, sorry, go up to standing. Up to this position here, water, hands up.
I will spar you for right of that line.
Okay, bring the knees sit back. Stretch arms out in front. Big stretch arms to the left. And switch sides. Back to center. Okay, we're going to the back. Okay, left leg over, we got the other side. And switch sides. Okay, back center.